And a good day, everybody. Thursday, November 19th, 2020. Thank you so much for clicking play and checking out all the weather with me today. What's going on, folks? Well, we got all kind of things. Additional precipitation is expected for the northwest today. As you can see, we have some light snow moving through along with some light rain showers. Warmer than normal temperatures in the central U.S. is going to spread to the eastern U.S. for the end of the week, and I'm glad. It was 29 degrees at my house this morning. So cold a cat didn't want to go out, but it's going to warm up, folks. Also frosty in the Carolinas this morning, except right on the coastlines. Now, we got some gusty winds. Elevated fire days are going to be today for parts of the plains to the Ohio Valley. Looking like no severe thunderstorms with high winds or hail, tornadoes, anything like that. Nothing going on today. That's looking good in that way. Quick look at the watches and warnings map for today. Everywhere in this brown, the brown from Michigan all the way down to northeastern Oklahoma. You can see this brown. Well, this means you are going to have those gusty winds that I was talking about. You need to be aware of this, folks. These winds can gust 40, 50, and 60 miles per hour. 40, 50, and 60 mile per hour winds. Oklahoma, parts of Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan. Please be aware of this. Fire, red flag warnings, fire danger in the panhandle of Texas and the panhandle of Oklahoma, going over to western Tennessee, parts of northern Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, southern Illinois, and southern Indiana and Kentucky. Very dangerous fire weather going on there. You see the blue. This is winter weather advisories. You do have a chance of some snow. Not a lot unless you're in the very higher elevations. Maybe 1, maybe 2 inches, just enough to make it nasty. But what I really wanted to bring to everybody's attention, this wind is going to be very, very gusty and blustery up in these areas. If some of you, I don't know if you have any decorations out. My next door neighbor does. Like winds of this sort will blow your decorations all around if you have any out. And your trash cans and things of that sort. Anything that you don't want to get blowed away or blowed down the street, you certainly need to take it in for the day. Thanksgiving Day. 1 week from today. I showed you a couple of days ago what Thanksgiving should look like. And here we are today, still looking about the same. Maybe this rain here might not be off the coast early Thanksgiving morning, but it shouldn't take long before it gets gone, and the remainder of the day being a fairly nice day. Do have that little bit of snow, though. Where the white is, of course, is snow. The green is wet snow. Some of it in Wyoming, Utah, a little bit in different areas of Nevada, Oregon, moving up into northern Idaho and western Montana. This is Thanksgiving Day around lunchtime, still looking pretty good for mostly everyone in the lower 48. And we'll check out those 2 disturbances that's going on now. This is the National Hurricane Center map. Of course, we have disturbance number 1. Now, earlier in the day, as I said, I thought this was going to turn into something. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to make it, folks. It could. It could, but I think it's not going to right now for many, many reasons. It's still a disorganized area of showers and thunderstorms. It's located over the far southwestern Caribbean Sea, just off the northern coast of Panama. Now, it's associated with a broad area of low pressure. Now, this development of the system, if any, is expected to be very slow to occur while it drifts westward across the southwestern Caribbean Sea during the next several days. Regardless of tropical cyclone formation, heavy areas of rain are still possible during the next several days across the portions of Central America from Nicaragua southward to Colombia, potentially causing additional flooding in areas that Eta and Iota have been through. And in 2 days it's 0%. 5 days we got a 10% chance of it forming. Hopefully it won't bring too much more rain to these areas. Now we have disturbance number 2. I don't think it's going to do a whole lot either, folks. Non-tropical area, low pressure, could form between the Bahamas and Bermuda by early next week. I'll keep my eyes on it. This system could gradually develop subtropical characteristics through the middle of next week while it moves northeastward over the western Atlantic. 2 days, 0. 5 days, 20. I really don't think it's going to do a whole lot, but you never can tell. It's 2020. I'll keep my eyes on both of these now, but as of now, I don't think these will get a name. We'll have to wait and see what comes out of it. If you're into the weather and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click subscribe, click the bell, and check off all to ensure you get all my latest videos. I would appreciate it so much, and I thank you in advance. This map is the NAM map for the next 3 days, courtesy of Tropical Tidbit. And what is going on? Well, let's just turn it on and let it roll through right quickly. Now, as I said earlier, notable precipitation is expected for the northwest before a strengthening surface high helps cause drier conditions for the end of the week, though some light showers may occur for western Washington. Additional snowfall amounts in the higher elevations, let me stress that, the higher elevations of the Cascades in Washington could be 6 to over 12 inches, while the northern Rockies could see over 6 inches of snow as well. Now, in the lower elevations of the Pacific Northwest, it's going to be mostly light to moderate rain. Regarding precipitation elsewhere, we got some light rain showers that looks like they're going to persist over the east coast of Florida for the next couple of days. Now, a quick round of mixed precipitation is possible for the north central U.S. today into tonight, and that's where those winter weather advisories are that I just showed you. They're in effect, of course, for northeastern Montana and parts of North Dakota. Then we got light snow expected to begin in the central Rockies Friday evening and then spread into the central portions of the high plains Friday night behind a frontal system. Light rain is looking like it's going to be happening farther east for portions of the plains to the middle Mississippi and Ohio valleys, with increasing rain totals in those areas by Saturday. Another warm front that's expected today for the central U.S. as southerly and southwesterly winds come in ahead of a front and on the backside of a surface high. Now, high temperature anomalies should be 15 to 25 degrees above average today for portions of the plains toward Missouri and Iowa. A handful of daily records of high maximum and minimum temperatures could also be broken today from the southwest into the plains after a cold morning, indeed, in the east, and the first freeze for the eastern portions of Carolinas. Moderating high temperatures, don't worry folks, they're going to come up, transitioning to warmer than normal by Friday. Quite a temperature swing given the daily chilly temperatures for Wednesday. Southerly winds could be pretty blustery, as I've showed you today, prompting all those wind advisories for portions of the plains, middle Mississippi Valley, and into the Ohio Valley. Given the warm and dry conditions with that low relative humidity, fire danger is also a threat. Now, it's looking like that elevated risk of fire weather is in place for parts of the high plains and the Mississippi and Ohio valleys, as I have showed you. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Thanks so much for everything you do for me, folks. I send my love to each of you. And may each of you have much peace, love, and kindness in your life today. Thanks so much for watching.